Today I want to ask the important question that I think everyone has on their lips right now. Is it Bye Felicia or Hi Felicia? Let's find out.
The winner is car right.
This way? Nope. So we've spent a good amount of time inside of Felicia. Now let's have a look at the outside of Felicia. Overall condition. Headlights, as you can see, are excellent, nice and clean. Bonus points for this, Harry. What we've done is we've cut away this segment just to increase airflow, so that adds an extra 10 brake horsepower at minimum. We've also done the same by cutting off some of the chrome surround here. Again, weight saving. A lot of what you'll find on this car is all weight saving, and yes, that includes paint. Do you need it? It's just added weight, isn't it? Get it gone. Do you want to keep your tyres fully inflated? I don't think you do. The reason is because when you're tracking this car or on a rally stage, hence why we've got those rally spec mud flaps, you can glide over the gravel. More weight saving on the offside rear quarter there. This here, anytime you do run a rally stage, what they do is they just spray paint a bit of the corner of the car white. So we've gone 3 here. That's 3 WRC stages completed. On the rear, nice and easy. Rear wiper blade and a spoiler actually. We tested this through a wind tunnel. It actually produced 180 kilograms of downforce, so that definitely will keep you going straight on the roads around Iceland. Exhaust, what you want to do with anything as performance as this is to make sure there's a lot of flex and play in it. That way when you're spitting flames out at car meets, all good. What else have we got to mention? It's a Felicia GLI, God knows what GLI stands for. Your rear lights are all good as well. This car was the multicoloured paint edition, maybe that's what GLI stands for, because none of the panels are the same character. Steel wheels, but plastic here, so again, we're all about weight saving. Both are the quarters, and in fact that wing's all right. I think maybe we need to rub some salt into that or something. We need to start the corrosion process on that side. Sunroof, we've touched on, it just gives it a real clean, sporty look, doesn't it? Because you really want to be able to hear that 1.3, I think it's an inline 4. I'm not sure what engine it's in it, but certainly with that floaty exhaust, you get some nice burbles on the Country B road, don't you? Some really nice tones from the exhaust. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet, Harold, because that's where the magic happens with one of these Skoda. Because Skoda was a car that everyone pronounced wrong, wasn't it? I think they've begun to, what was the other one recently? There was another manufacturer that was getting them to repronounce their name.
People pronounce
Is it Skoda?
Hyundai.
Cool. We've made it really challenging so that, there we go, people can't just open the bonnet and steal 20 grand worth of engine components. Oil leak, which is great because what it does is it preserves every bush and anything rubber from perishing, so that's fully designed. Do you want to come have a look at this oil leak, Harold? That's quite clearly been here for a while, but again, this is all fully custom to this car. What you want to make sure is, hopefully this isn't gonna find what's really important, because we're all about weight saving again. You want to make sure you've got no coolant. Coolant as low as possible. That's imperative to ensuring you're quick on these WRC stages. The moss is actually for camouflage. So when we're doing hit and runs or we're doing all sorts of dodgy, sinister stuff at night, we can blend in with the environment. So we can leave it here and you'd almost don't notice it's here. It's a product of the woodland environment. I think that's it. We need to answer, Hi Felicia or Bye Felicia? It's definitely a Hi Felicia. So you join us for Felicia's debut outing, and I've been desperate to get inside of a Felicia, and today is that day. So let's pop the cherry and let's give it a good run. So Harry's with me in the car, and this is actually Harry's vehicle. So Harry had a little bit of an accident the other day on the way to work where he managed to write an Alfa Romeo off. So Harry's got this runaround at the moment, and what a car this is, mate. I'm almost jealous and envious that you get to smoke this around, because I love old retro cars, and this is. So this is a 1999 Skoda Felicia. Harry, do you know what the big difference between this car in 1999 was and the predecessor in 1997?
Tell us.
Well, what happened was they managed to increase the brake horsepower from 54 to 67. Harry, how did they manage that? Well, what they had back in 1997, they only had single fuel injection on this absolute weapon. I'm going to have to crack the window because it's really hot. Yes, manual windows take us back. And what they do is it's now got multi-point injection, so we're up to 67 brake horsepower. That equates to 16.3 seconds if you wanted to do a 0 to 60. So take us to Santa Pod, we're ready to go. Top speed, 92, which is good because I'm not sure if you'd lose your license at 92. You might just get away with it. So if you're worried about losing your license, buy a Skoda Felicia. Harry, so you've owned this car now for?
I think it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now.
Good tenure?
Yeah, I mean, I don't own it. I just carried my policy across, but
Fine.
yeah, pleasantly surprised actually. It's
So whose car is this?
it's my mum's fiance's. He's just kind of.
And he's got no idea we're doing this right now.
No, he has no idea. But I think that if you see your car in a review on YouTube, like randomly, it's got to be
A good
day.
review as well. I think
Yeah,
I
good
think
review
I'd be
as well.
ecstatic to see someone. Maybe we won't do the 0 to 60 test.
Why not?
What if I blow something up?
Okay, fine. Maybe another time then.
I think another time on that one. Quirks of the car, what have we got?
We've got 2 keys, one of them to start the car, one of them to open the passenger side door. The lock on the driver's side door doesn't work, so that's why I have to go around to the other side to open the car and get in.
Fine. But then it almost makes you look like a gentleman. So if you're taking your missus in the car,
yeah, exactly,
you have to open the door for her anyway.
Yeah.
So again, if you're worried about your dating habits and you haven't got the best dating habits, buy yourself a Skoda Felicia. Act like a gentleman.
I don't know if all of them have that issue.
No?
No, I think maybe the driver's side lock works in other ones, but
Fine.
this car, this
particular one?
yeah, makes you look like a right gentleman.
Yeah, 100%. Spec-wise, we've got, what have we got in here? Tip desk, which is brilliant. We've got Pink Floyd, so as a bit later, I'm going to be smoking around playing some Pink Floyd, so I'm very, very happy. It's got electric mirrors, which is, probably that's the GLI, I reckon that's the spec, and the sunroof, I reckon. We've got a manual twist sunroof, which I'm a big, big fan of. I think that's about it, really. I don't think there's much else with it. No? Paint! Oh my God, yes! It's Rosso Malanova. It can't be that because it's Czech, but it's Rosso Malanova, the paint. And as we'll touch on a bit later on, the paint is, well, it was Rosso Malanova. It's probably about 15 different shades of it since then. But we'll touch on the condition in a moment. But driving-wise, Harry, it actually drives really well. There's a couple of funny knocks and squeaks and noises to be expected, but if we just... We're doing 35, 40 now on quite a bumpy road.
There really isn't much road noise, is there?
No.
When you have the windows closed, it's actually really, really smooth.
I'd be really interested to know how much leakage has gone on underneath to protect all of the bushes and anything rubber underneath. But it's really quiet. I'm just going to drop it into second, might be a bit plush there. Let's go third, but foot down, 30, 35, 40, 45. It's got enough. I could count to 40 quicker than it could drive to 40, but...
I love the counting up in fives. That's never been done before.
5-speed, so I'm going to try and not go into reverse at some point up the hill, which would be a little bit tad interesting. Let's just throw it into some bends, see how it gets on, Harry. Nice and wide here. Going to bit of understeer there. I think the tyre pressures are a bit all over the place, so we'll have to get them checked. Brakes are good, mind. Little bit skinny there.
got a new battery.
A new battery?
Yeah. New
Yeah.
battery. I filled it with coolant, but it turns out there is a leak there. So.
There is a leak. I'm
Yeah.
also very concerned because the needle on the temperature hasn't moved.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would just be a little bit nervous on
It
that.
has moved before.
It has moved before, because we're still pretty much at minimum, but I think from what we've driven, it should be up to temperature. I'd expect to see it at least at 80 odd degrees. So coolant leak, oil leak, a shed ton of rust.
Yeah.
Oh.
But 1999.
1999, 77,000 miles we should add with comprehensive
Yeah.
service history. MOT's due next month. Are you feeling confident?
No.
No.
But I don't even, I might be thinking about getting something else by then. So it's sort of
Cool.
might not even be my problem.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point. I mean, on that note, I'm really impressed with the drive, Harold. It's all going to come down to, excuse me as I do like a, I'm having a bit of a melt here, mate, to be honest. Fine. Oh, didn't like that, does it? A little bit squeaky there. Anyway, that's it for a bit of a wrap-up test drive of the car. I'm going to play some Pink Floyd. Me and Harry are going to chill out and go for a nice little drive in Felicia, I think. Are we not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm up for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
Just forgot we hadn't done any B-roll.